Ali Dawah! Ali Dawah! Ali, over it, Ali, come over here. Come here, Ali. Ali, come here, Ali.
Exactly. Come back here, man. Hey, come back. He's running away. Come.
What happened to the when we're surrounded by EDO? Look, he's surrounded by Muslims to be touching. Just to make a point. Yeah? We were surrounded by EDO. They were going to kill us. They got surrounded by all the Muslims.
Bring him back. Bring it down. Come back. He's running away.
I just wanted to make a point.
Come back here, man. He's running away.
By the way, before I start my saying, you're an absolute fucking scumbag. Just
No, he's a heavyweight. He's a heavyweight, fam.
You need to allow people to express themselves. So he expressed himself. I just wanted to say, if you guys remember, when we were surrounded by people like himself, yeah, okay.
What do you mean by that?
What,
do you mean that I'm white?
No. Did I say white? Nice try.
What people like me then? What people? Explain.
Racist.
Why are we racist?
Why are we racist? Islamophobes.
Why are we racist? Tell me why we're racist.
Look, you insulted me. I listened to you. I'm not insulting you. Let me speak. Yeah.
But you are.
Okay. Thank you for your. You can express your feelings. It's okay. Your words don't hurt me.
People's wives and
yeah. No problem. I insult people's wives. No problem. Yeah? When we were surrounded, you saw they were going to kill us, yeah? Like they were ready to kill us. Look how many Muslims they are. Nobody can touch you. No one's going to touch you.
Have you been in
the reason why? No, I just got here about 2 hours.
Okay.
But it depends what you get in college for 2 hours.
I've been stepped on up to a few times by today.
Oh, so sorry.
Okay.
For being stepped on, yeah? It's better than stepped on.
As in, step forward to me.
Okay.
They're going to do it. And I can tell you that.
No, they're not going to do nothing because you know why?
Let's start the conversation. Ali, can I just have a chat with you about that? I actually want to go into a normal conversation. I'm not going to stand here and talk politics. I'm going to ask you a few questions. Okay, no, because you are a scumbag. My own opinion. This man is a scumbag.
He's not a scumbag. He's on live.
He said he'd marry off his 9-year-old daughter. He said he'd marry off his 9-year-old daughter if she was ready in the head. Who says that?
Okay. He's on live feed. He needs to prove a point. You're the big man. Okay.
No. Debate me then. Let me ask you. Okay. All I'm interested in knowing.
How old are you?
How do you think I am?
Act your age.
Yeah? How do you think I am?
You're a grown man. Speak like what's speaking? I didn't come and insult you.
Ask any person I've debated here today. I've been
what's the problem?
To you, it's going to be very difficult.
Why? Because Tommy got exposed. 113 verses, I couldn't bring one. 113 verses, I couldn't bring one. Don't blame me. He was trying to run nonsense. That's why I'm running around the playfield. I said,
I'm not going to talk about that.
Game is over.
I'm going to talk
Why
about
are you so mad?
Why are you so mad?
I
want to know. I spoke to a few Muslims today, yeah? They're nice fellas, otherwise we may not say, right? But what I've asked them to do is a conversation. First I want to ask them, if implemented right within society, would you support a Sharia law in this country? And they said, if it was done right, if it was implemented right, I would agree with that. And I said, well, okay, so we're into the facts of it. I said, Ali, if you've got a phone in your pocket, okay, and you've got a mobile phone in that pocket, you have, yeah. Okay, and there's 5 witnesses behind you, and me being a bit stupid, coming up behind you, Ali, right? Took your phone out your pocket, took your phone out your pocket, and then you suddenly caught me. We had 5 witnesses, okay? If it was done right, and I didn't pray to Allah to ask for forgiveness in the court, what would happen to me, Al?
Okay, all right. Firstly, let's do.
In Islamic law,
let me finish.
Answer the question. I don't want to go into it. I want to answer a question.
It doesn't work like that. Ask a question. Ask the
well, they were able to answer it, Ali.
Look, let me tell you something. Yeah. Okay. Tell me what you. When I say Sharia, what comes to your mind?
Sharia, for me.
We're talking about the penal code here.
I haven't.
No.
I haven't read
Sharia.
I haven't read the Quran. I interpret the Quran. I understand. Okay, so I only listen to what Muslims say about the Quran. I only watch what Muslims say in videos and preach in videos, and what you guys say around here. And that's what I understand.
Okay, so that means that you don't.
The names are too long.
Okay, no problem. That means you don't have a clear understanding. Can we agree that you don't have a clear understanding of the Sharia?
Agreed, yeah.
Okay. So then, would it be fair for me to say that, for example, you really don't like it? I think you guys don't really like it when people come and say you're racist. You don't like it. Yes, I believe there is some people that are racist within your group, but you don't like it because why don't you like? Because you're like, we are not racist. Why do you keep calling us racist? So is it fair for me to say you know nothing about Islam or the Sharia or the Quran?
All I know is what I see Muslims doing, practicing, preaching in schools, and that's what I take it from.
Okay, but I could say
you need to talk to your own people and stop doing what they're doing.
I
and then people's ideas of what.
Hear me out. I could say I see the white man, even though I don't believe in it. Say the white man blowing people around the world, colonizing. Hear me out. And then coming and blaming you would not be fair. So I'm saying who you're watching and who you're seeing is a fringe group of people. Like Anjem Chowdhury. Look.
Forget Anjem Chowdhury. I'm talking about
normal
Islamic schools in Birmingham preaching.
What?
Preaching.
Forget about Anjem Chowdhury.
Not to respect Christians. I'll show you now. Ali, I will put my life feed on. There's 1,000 people watching.
Look.
I will put my life feed on hold to prove the point.
Listen. I'm saying to you.
You haven't answered my question. What happened?
Hear me out. No. 1 second. The question.
What happened if someone stole Tan's iPad?
No. One second. I'm saying to you, you have no idea. To you, the Sharia is chopping hands.
No, penal. That's the penal code. That's the penal.
Okay.
Have the respect. Then answer what you want to answer about.
No. 1 second. The Sharia is going and helping the homeless. The Sharia is.
What's the other side? What's the other side?
Hold tight.
And the aspects you're talking about is certain things that are penal codes that are in place. No, I don't. I'm not here to show. I'm not Anjem Chowdhury. Like, it's not
You mentioned.
Hear me out. Look. I believe in Islam fully. I don't sugarcoat it. I've told this to Tommy Robinson to his face. I'm not here to sugarcoat my religion. I'm saying you have a misunderstanding.
No, I don't.
I know you don't even want to hear the answer.
In Islamic law, he's not answering.
Do you know the
in
Quran?
Islamic law,
Do you know?
in the Middle East, in Islamic law, if you're caught stealing, you get your hand chopped off. If you find your,
can you believe this?
If you find your wife in bed with another man, what?
No, hear me.
What do you want to do? No.
Educate. We need education. We need
No.
communities need to work together. No more education.
No.
Why are they blowing themselves up in the name of their religion? Why are they grooming guys in their religion? We deal with the white Muslims.
Listen. We need to deal with this situation. You're jumping all over the place.
Because you're not answering.
You do not know nothing about the Quran. You don't know nothing about my religion. For you to come and question it is a fallacy in itself.
Tell me then.
Just say I know nothing about your religion.
Madam, no. Madam, you can't just come and say, I'm
more
going to talk
hours
about
you'd like
this.
to know.
I'm saying the highest form of ignorance is to talk about a matter you have no clue of.
That's why we asked you, what would happen to him if he stole your phone?
Madam, first we need to
The
establish.
only reason I know the things that I know is because of what Muslims tell me.
Which Muslims? Who's told you?
Right, I've spoken to 3 people
Who's
in
told
this
you that
park
Christians
today.
and Jews we need to kill them?
No one said that. Not all Muslims are terrorists, but all terrorists predominantly are Muslims.
Exactly, that's preventing.
You know what?
He heard the line on
Stand up comedian out here. That's not true.
Just like the truth. Okay,
Let's talk about. Look, let's talk
So
about.
how many Christians in this country blow themselves up and killed in the name of...
Listen. Christians, if you want to talk about that, Tony Blair, before he went to Iraq, he said,
He hasn't answered the question about what happened.
Tony Blair, Bush is a Christian. He said, did you ask your father about going into Iraq? He said, I asked my heavenly father. He went, and how many? George Bush, yeah? How many people did he kill? 2 million. That is 20% of London's
blame
population.
the population for actions by the government.
Thank you. Say that again.
You just can't blame the American or the British people for things that the American government do.
Right, I agree with him.
Okay.
Why are you blaming
What
us?
Muslim governments are doing? What Muslim governments are we talking about?
Why are you blaming
What
us?
Muslim
extremists do?
Because they're into your societies. They are being preached to at your own mosques.
Okay.
How can we?
The
You know
Catholic
them.
priests, they rape little kids. Do we blame all the Christians? Are you Christian?
We don't blame. We blame.
Are you Christian?
Well,
I was brought up Catholic.
Are you Christian?
I took my back.
Are you pedo?
No, I took my back because of the
Would it be fair
pedos.
for me to call you a pedo?
No, of course I wouldn't.
Good. So why are you doing that to me?
I'm not calling you a pedo.
That's all we're saying.
Oh yeah, that's all we're saying.
Okay. Not all Christians are pedo, but all pedos are Christian.
How's that?
Okay. I agree with you.
But when someone talks about the Catholic priest, I'm a Catholic, I don't start saying, oh, you've got Catholic phobia. don't mention Catholicism.
No, of course not. We're not here coming and saying.
I'm happy for them to mention it.
Madam, I believe there is a
someone
problem.
answer the question? What happens in Islamic law if you steal?
Look, what happens in an Islamic country if there is three witnesses and they see you stealing, and also, there's a whole fiqh behind this. What this means is, if I walk around, look, I'm
too long-winded.
Hear him out. So that means you want to hear what you want to hear.
No.
Not the real answer.
You asked the question in front of a court. It's proven by 4 witnesses.
No.
What's the punishment?
For adultery. Yeah, I'm saying to you that Islamically there's a whole.
Did you say it's the same as adultery?
No, it's not.
Hear him out, brother.
Adultery. I'm saying there is a whole understanding behind it. It's not that easy. Like we're not butchers. I'm going to say, oh, whose hands we chopping today? Go on, who's next? In Islamic history, for the first 700 to 800 years, I think only 2 to 3 people got the capital punishment. Why? Today here, man, you know how many times my car got broken into? I chased them, fam. I chased one of them. Yeah, they're happy. They're having fun with me. You know why? Because it's pathetic.
You don't want Sharia in this
No,
country,
you're missing the point. I'm saying that is in there, so the larger population, you work all your life and save for your family and kids. Christmas Day comes, all your money's stolen. What would you want to happen to that person? Hand on heart, honest answer. Hand on heart, honest answer. How? Your kids are crying, their toys have been stolen. Hand on heart, you would want a severe punishment. Islam is not here to chop and cut people.
What is the punishment?
Hear me out. The punishment is to cut the hand.
You support that?
No, 1 second.
If you support Sharia,
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with
cutting someone's hand off?
If that happens,
allow me to answer. What's your name?
Danny Thomas.
Okay, Danny, look, listen, yeah? I'm saying to you, you may have had a perception about it. First thing you came to me and said, Ali, I believe you're
I know what you did and what you tried to attempt to do to Tommy and his family.
That is absolutely, look, let me tell you something, yeah? I challenge anybody to prove to me that I gave his address out. I would leave, I'll shut my YouTube down.
Listen, fuck Takia.
There you go. Yeah. I'm not a Shia, I don't do Takia. That's another problem you have. See, you've memorized it. You know why I seen you? You know why I seen you?
Told me that before.
All I've seen you is this year. You've memorized words, and you're like, if they say something, you say Takia. If they say this, then you say this. Hear me out.
You said you'd give your 9-year-old.
BS.
You told
with all due respect
on live camera you would.
Nice try.
Yes, you did.
Nice try.
I saw it. You said you'd marry your 9-year-old daughter to a man if she was right in the head, physically, mentally, and prepared.
Because my daughter, a 9-year-old, mentally, physically, and said she would not be ready. So that's a fallacy. I never said that.
Yes, you did.
Nice try. Yes, you did. You're diverting topic. You asked me a
question
about. You asked me a question about
the
cutting of the hand. Yeah. I'm saying to you that is there as a prevention because we believe prevention is better than cure. Okay. Therefore, we don't want. Do you like thieves?
No.
Okay, you don't like thieves. Do we like criminals?
Don't deserve the hand.
No. Hear me out.
If I took your phone out of your pocket, Ali, I shouldn't have my hand cut off.
Who's told you it's that easy that if you do this?
You just told me if it's proven in a court of law.
Danny. We Muslims, we have a system in place. It's not like. Okay, I saw him take my phone. Bring his hand here, let's chop it off. It doesn't work like that.
I don't think it does.
So,
I don't think it does. But after the long-winded process, it's proven.
I'm saying to you, this is a certain aspect of the Sharia. The Sharia is wide. It's massive.
We can't have any of it in it. There's aspects of it that are barbaric.
Firstly, who said I
We can't have any of it.
Firstly, who said I'm trying to implement it here? I'm here doing my own business. You're doing your own business. I've never come and said to you, follow the Sharia. Have I come and enforced it on you? There has been some new Muslims who are a bit silly, who've been going around Sharia zone. Absolute pathetic.
Many of those in the park, you condemn them. Okay. So why are Muslims praying in this park? Why are Muslims praying in this park?
Why does my prayer bother you?
No. It's against the rules. We have to abide by it.
No. When the Christians are dancing,
it's the park rules. You are not allowed to pray.
You do not know nothing about Islam. It's unfair. You don't. Then why are you talking about
my religion? I'm asking you questions to elaborate on it.
No, okay. Ali, I want to know.
Ali, I want to know.
Good.
That's how you should start. I'm going to be turning gay tomorrow, and I want to know.
Oh, you're turning gay tomorrow?
I am tomorrow.
That's a quick decision.
I'm going to be a gay man tomorrow. Ali, I want to know under the Sharia, massive Sharia, the bits of it, yeah? Okay. If I'm a gay man, am I caught in the act? Not being gay, but you've walked in a room, Ali, you didn't mean to walk in, you had 5 people with you, and it's proven that I was in the sin. And realistically, under Islamic law, what would happen to me?
Okay, good question. So he said to me,